Hello, my peoples. I was not going to share a video today. I'm sharing tonight at 21 Days of Prayer if you want to make it out there. Robert the Realtor, Robert Huffman, don't matter. Call me what you want. As you guys are aware or have seen on social media, I still got to keep this short because my editor will get mad.
Ew!
I could have just lost my cool with the enemy attacking. I could have done a lot of things. Everybody out there's apologized to me, and I said, you don't need to apologize to me, you didn't do it. I've apologized to the business next door because it's affecting their business and ours. Our office is closed right now. I'm still here working with these guys because we don't have any water. People need water. Use your imagination. And I'm apologizing to the business next door. So just to kind of give you an update, not Market Monday, but an update. Huffman Insurance Group, we should be back in office by tomorrow, but if we're not, please show us some grace. There's a sign on the door. The voicemail says it. What can we find through all this? You know, my pastor texted me this morning, goes, I see your building's flooded. I'm paraphrasing. What can I pray for? I said, just pray for patience and to get everything back together quickly. We don't want any businesses losing business. I'm not necessarily worried about ours as much as I am next door. But restoring during the process. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I told pastors. Restoring during the process is what we're going through right now. And I'm sure you're going through that in life. What do I mean by that? So if you're going through something, you can restore yourself during the process. Restored is when you've completed whatever that is that you're going through. Restoring during the process. Think about it. To me, it's got me thinking, but that's the first thing that came about in my brain was restoring the process. So that's what I'm gonna get with you guys today. We ain't got no Market Monday. The market is we don't have any water and it's Monday. But that doesn't stop us. We're still fired along and we'll get everything done that needs to be taken care of, all right? So I'm gonna add on to the video and she can edit this in. I got a great person that does that. I was just outside talking to the city guys and somebody was pulling up and she pulled up to the side of the building and I said, can I help you? And she pointed at the office. She said, are they open today? I said, no, they're not open. I said, I'm Robert Huffman. I own Huffman Insurance Group. I said, what can we help you with? She said, I need to pay my bill. I said, okay, well, if you want to give me your information, I'll get it to the team. They can get that taken care of. And then she went on to tell me that her husband passed away Wednesday. And just an overwhelming sense came over me, just said to pray over her. And so I did. I prayed over her. We prayed. I prayed. But what it did was she's been married to this gentleman for 45 years, and I'm not going to say any names for her privacy. 45 years, and she was telling me, I hope everything works out with your water problem. And I looked at her right in the eyes and I said, I think this is God telling me this is just a drop in the bucket problems. You've been married for 45 years and you just lost your husband, and I knew him, great guy. So, you know, God has a way of showing us these things, and somebody's always got it worse. 45 years of marriage, she had 2 dogs, those were her kids. One of them was her dog, and one of them was his dog. And I said, things will get better. She's like, well, I can't get my Jeep started. Do I have roadside assistance? I said, well, Nathan and I'll come over tomorrow and get your Jeep started. Don't worry about that. She also said that, you know, this is things that her husband took care of. And I said, don't worry about that. Anything you got here, we'll make sure it's taken care of. We won't let anything lapse, or we'll do everything we need to do. So I just want to add on to my video. Maybe this is the video I share. She said, it's been a rough day. I was like, yeah, I'm not talking about me. I'm like, this is nothing. So remember, somebody's always got it harder than you. Remember that. Pray for my friend, marriage of 45 years. Don't worry about my small water problems up here. We'll get this handled. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Jesus loves you.